Hi, everyone. I'm so sorry for the interruption before. I'm back. Welcome back. And I didn't want to leave the video unfinished. I didn't want to just have it end that way. I just want to say, I just want to type here part two. Joy. Okay. So I was recording, and it's an hour ago now, and that should tell you how incredible this is. Um, I was recording and talking about the need to say yes, and to say yes to joy in order to be able to release the things that have caused us pain and confusion and have taught us lessons that were so important for us to experience. And in the middle of it, I was talking to you, my phone rang, my landline rang. And the crazy thing was that my cell phone had rung during the Facebook video, and I had to take that call and then come back. And that call had been from Belle offering me a gift for starting again, for starting fresh in my new place. And it came out of the blue, and I was so grateful. And this call that came on my landline, this call, this call is from was from this remarkable, incredible woman. We began our relationship as her. She was my client, and I was her author mentor. And she was referred to me by another remarkable client. And this has been such a long association because our creative connections evolved far beyond that one project and that next project and that next project. And we have become the most remarkable friends. She is a brilliant, brilliant therapist, and I had helped her find the path through the grief, the tremendously complicated grief that she had experienced as a widow. And we had worked together for months to try and construct a style, a writing style that would allow her readers to get to know this bereft, this beautiful, this lyrical woman shattered by the loss of such an incredible love. And at the same time, what we came to was we built a two-step book, because the other side of her, this powerfully insightful, brilliant, intuitive therapist, this fiery energy, this wisdom that she has, watching her transition from one to the other and back, hearing her do that, it's the most extraordinary experience, because she is so vastly these different people. And when we talked about it, and she said, "Oh, yes, yes, that's the book." So if you ever are in need of reading something profoundly touching and moving and reassuring, her book is called The Virgin Widow, and it's available on Amazon. And her name is Andrea Gould. She's a PhD. It is a lovely book. It's moving. It's wise. It's touching, and she's lovely. And you will not be sorry if you get that book, and if you give it to loved ones who are going through their grief. It is miraculous. And she just, out of nowhere, she said, "I suddenly felt you. I suddenly knew I had to reach out to you. And I hope this wasn't a bad time." And I said, "No." And here's her vision. Here's her vision of I was talking about Brenda saying she could hear in my video on Tuesday how tired I am, how exhausted I am. And Andrea said this. She said the vision that came, the image in her head, was a spiral tightly wound, tightly wound. And at the base of that spiral, a bruised heart. And the sense that the spiral is relaxing. And she said, I can see your heart. I can feel your heart. I can feel the tightness that you have wrapped yourself in so that you could keep going. And she said, knowing you as I do, awareness that the spiral is gradually beginning to loosen is the most vulnerable moment of your life. And I want you to know I'm here for you. And I said, well, you need to learn to use this power for good. Have you thought of being a therapist? And she said, oh, Abby. And I said, yes, that's exactly the exhaustion. The exhaustion is the holding on and the hanging on and the strength it is taking to say yes to joy, to say yes and release so that I can be free. And that was why I had to interrupt the video, because that was what I was meant to say to you today. Because pivotry in motion is releasing, is freeing ourselves to be. And as Anne said so eloquently, freeing ourselves to be the we need to be. That was why I was meant to do the video today. That is our decision, to choose joy. It is the bravest choice we make. It is the step we need to take. So thank you, lovelies. Thank you for sticking around for the second part. Thank you for being you, for being all the sides of you that you need to be. And I will see you very soon. Be good to you. You know how now. Say yes to joy. Remember to hug your loved one.